Hello. So today we continue from leetcode 46 to leetcode 47, the permutation 2. At first, the two problems appears almost identical. We still construct an ordering by choosing one number at a time, but now repetition enter the problems. The input may contain duplicate values, while the output must contain only unique permutations. So today's central question is not merely how to explore every possibilities, but how to recognize when two possibilities are in truth the same. So in leetcode 46, every number is distinct. So therefore, each different index naturally creates a different choices. But in these questions, the array may contain repeated values, such as 1, 1, and 2. Also, the two ones occupy different index, and they are equal in values. If we treat them as a complete different choices, we generate the same permutation multiple times. So the original backtracking structure remains choices, explore, and undo. But now we must add a principle of restraint. Do not explore a branch whose result has already been represented. So imagine that we secretly named two identical numbers like 1a and 1b. If we choose 1a as the first number, we can generate 112, but if we choose 1b first, we may produce exactly the same sequence. So the computer see two different index, but the final answer see only identical values. So therefore, at the same level of the recursion tree, we should allow only the first unused copy of a value to begin a branch. So this removes repeated work before it becomes a repeated answer. Okay, so this part is a core idea, I think. So to apply this rule, we first sort the array, sorting place equal values and besides one another, and transforming a global duplication problem into a local comparison. So that means if a previous same value was not chosen in this path and this branch is a duplicate is started. So the sorting gives like a duplicate in an order, and the pruning gives our search a discipline. So in the whole structure, I think this is an important line to check not used like I minus 1. So when the previous duplicate is used, it means that we are choosing the second identical value before choosing the first at this recursion level. So that would repeat a branch we have already explored. So however, when the previous duplicate is already used inside the current path, the choices is valid. So for example, the permutation 1, 1, 2 must still be allowed. So the rule does not to forbidden the duplicate value is forbid duplicate beginnings. So this is a GPT gives me the code part. I think it's clear enough for you guys to see the final code. It's a familiar structure from the last questions. We sort the input and create a result list and use a Boolean array to record which index belongs to the current path. And also we use the DFS, and it's a complete path is copied into the result, right? So after choose a number, we recurse, and when the recursive call returns, we remove the number and mark it index as unused. And finally use the backtracking. So that's the whole code, I think. So let's go to the final part, to compare these two questions. And we finished these kinds of questions already, right? it's both have a path, and I use array and recursion, and I undo choices like that, something like that. But we need to think about these questions wildly, like the philosophy part. So we beginning with a question first, like how can we recognize when two possibilities are actually the same? So after this question, we make out the answer is like running. Then like the intelligence is not only the ability to explore more paths, which means sometimes it is a wisdom to understand which path is no longer need to be traveled. So it will be smarter choices maybe later on in our daily lives. So thank you for watching.